So as I said, wildcards type, it means star, question marks, curly brackets, square brackets. Of course, there is a dollar kind of stuff. Okay, cap kind of stuff is also there, but it is still not working for me. Okay, this one next. Another important is paths, current working directories. These are all very important to work on it. Present working directory, paths. These are all completely, must be habituated to work with the kind of stuff. LS based commands, current working directories, wildcards. Okay, and then paths are very important. So I'm going with the paths now. What are the paths? Our first type of path is relative path. Next one is absolute. Absolute path. Some people will call relative path as a short path. Means short or a small path. Some people call absolute path is a long path. Long or not, it is a just absolute path. It is relative path based on current location. Is based on current location. If you are accessing file or a directory, copy files. Okay, if you access what I say, you can, if you want to copy, move, or a list, or creating file and directories. Read, list, move, copy, or delete. So read, what happened? File or directories based on your current location. Okay, next, long paths. What is this? Absolute path is not a short path. Okay, the path of a file or directory from root. What is root? This slash from root. Whatever the file it is, if you are specify from root directory, not our user root, from root directory, if you are specifying from here, then it is a absolute path. Okay, so here in our current thing is data 1 is there. Under data 1, you have a DA1, DA2, data 4, and there is a files are there, and there is a file DA1, DA2 is there, slash DA1. In DA1, DA2 and some files are there. In DA2, nothing is there. In DA2, nothing is there. As for the current situation, understand guys. Slash home slash student 15a. Under this one, I have a directory called DA1, sorry, data 1. Under that one, DA1, DA2 directories are there. Okay, just for our understanding, I am keeping in a middle. I am keeping in a middle. So this is the two directories are there in a current situation. Okay, in this one there is some DA2 directories there, and some files are there. Okay, and here it is nothing. So under this directory this directory is there. Under this directory, two directories are there. Okay. So if you write like this, /home /student15a /data1, this is the directory. Under this directory, there is two directories, /da1 /da2, two directories are there. Okay. So in that this one there is some files. Here no file kind of stuff is there. So we'll see that. Okay. So we'll see that is what is the absolute path and relative path here. This is your current location. This is your current location. Okay. This is your current location. Based on your current location, for example, you copy a file from here to here, or you are copying a file from here to here. Based on your current location, you are doing all these things. Okay. You're accessing your files based on your current location only. That is called a relative path. That is called a relative path. Again, clear. ls data1, da2, da1, da2 is there. Okay. So ls data1 /da1. So can you see there is a certain files under this directory. Okay. So I'm accessing all these things. For example, I want to read a file. This file one, I want to read it, which is under data1. Cat data1 /file1. So that is relative path. That is a relative path. For example, in da1 there is a file called file2. So cat data1 /da1 /file2. So this is again relative path. The path size is increasing. The path size is increasing, but it is still relative path only. How it is? Again, based on my current location, I'm accessing a file which is under da1. I'm accessing that file. See, directly da1 data1 /da1 /file name. Okay, like that. So the commands are normal. So either you put a ls command, cat command, or whatever the command it is, paths are important. Guys, you want to become a good at Linux. You want to do good at Linux. Like Linux is the most common thing, like a server based light versions. Okay. So in a future also you want to do something with the server, or you want to put your server as a web server, file server, or some different type of servers, we can able to do it. Okay, on Linux, or you want to implement DevOps, Jenkins, Git kind of stuff. So what is the thing is here it is. Paths are very important. So one of the thing is paths are important. Relative paths. You guys understand?
Yes, sir.
Relative
Yes,
paths.
sir.
Okay. So even though you want to copy a file, like a file to this data2 directory, or a data4 directory, you want to copy this particular file to do this data4 directory. Data4 directory is also there. ls data1 /data4. Okay, these are all files are there. Of course, there is some more files are there. df4 df4. Okay, under that one data3 and df4 is there, and it does not contain anything. You know, So data 1, data 4, DA4, it is one line. Now in the data 4 not having anything, so again you have to go to draw. So in that one, so I have a data 4. In that one, I have a DA4 and data 3 is also there. Okay. Now, so I will check what is the content of DA3. There are certain files, F31 and file 3 like that. These are the content. For me, it is file 3 is there. I want to copy this file from here to here. Okay. I want to copy this file from here to here. If you want to read it, data 1 slash data 4 slash data 3 slash file 3. So this is how to read a file. This is a completely relative path because based on the my location. I am going to data 1. My present working directory is data 1. Now tell me guys how to read this file. I'm already in a data 1. My current location is this one. Now I want to read this file. Read the file. That's read the file.
You
Tell me how to read that file.
cat data 4,
cat
cat
data
data 3,
slash
cat file.
data 3.
file.
Very good. Very good. So it is not like every time you have to give like this. Based on our location, if 1 hour your location is changes, automatically path will be different. Okay. For example, CD data 4. Okay. My present working directory is now data 4. This is. I want to read a file in the data 1. Instead of data 1, I want to read the file. I am here. I am separated. See, this is take this one. Look at here. Under data 1, 3 directories. I'm under data 4, but my file is in data 1 here. So what I have to do? My location changes and I have to give the path one step back from there to here, from there to this particular file. Understand? I have to go back one step back. Look at here. Cat dot slash data 1 because it's a data 4. I'm in data 4. I have to go to data 1. Then only I can go to DA2. DA2 or DA1. Happen cat dot slash data 4. Why it is showing data 4? Okay, sorry, that is enough. DA1 because DA1 is under data 1 only. Sorry, I'm mistaken. So I'm in a data 4. Dot means one step back. I'm in a data 1, so no need to specify data 1. Directly DA1. Then which file I want to file to? Okay. This is also relative path. This is also relative path. Understand guys? This is also relative path. That is another thing. Next, as per my current location, what are the files are located like this. I want to copy file 15, which is under data. I want to copy this file to DA2. Now tell me that path. I'm already in a data 4. Already in a data 4, right? So then it is just a file only. No need to go to subfolder. No need to go to subfolder. This F15 under this file 15 is located under data 4. I want to copy that one into DA2 here. So copy CP. File is here only in my current working directory. See, ls file 15. Okay, file 15. Next, currently file is in my current directory. So no problem. I given. Now I have to give //da2. So ls, you can try if you want to try. Is it really gone or not? So they go to da2. So file is copied. Okay. So this is absolute path, relative path. You guys understand?
Yes, sir.
What I'm going to do is I am going to different directory. My current working directory, I went to temp. Okay. Now I want to list what are the files under this particular directory. DA2, what are the files are there? So you can't give you relative path here, right? So you can't give you relative path. Command is ls. Yes, you know command how to list the current, how to list the directory content, ls. But you are in a temp. So how to give? You have to give from starting. Okay. So data1, da2, one file is there. This is called a absolute path. This is called a absolute path, and it is also same as like this. Both are same. The tilde represent our home directory. So instead of typing a home directory, I put just a tilde. Both are same. So whenever you are in a different locations, not in your home directory location or some different location, you have a file. So then you want to read it. You want to read it, or you want to look at it, or you want to delete it, or you want to copy, or to move. So compulsory, you should what you should give absolute path. You guys understand what is absolute path?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now in this one, I want to create a file. Just I'm creating a file / I can use a tilde, no problem. In a DA2 only I'm creating. Yes, I'm creating a file, right? So then I am giving double greater. The file name is file 16. So this is file 16 file. Okay, I created a file 16. I created a file 16 here. Now I want to copy this file from here to this data 4. Understand where is the data 4? So again I'm writing here, guys. data 1 is under this DA1, DA2, data 4, DA4, data 3. Okay, here I created file 16. I want to copy under this one. Okay, under this one. How to copy? Command is cp. I'm telling the command. What to do? Data is in your home directory. Then you can use tilt. Otherwise, you have to tell home kind of stuff. So I'm telling home slash, the path is that one only. Under this one, I have a data 1. Under this one, DA2, file 16, and that is copy. This is a file, and where to copy? Under data 1. Okay, so under data 1, data 4 directory, in that one DA4 directory. So I'm copying it. Yeah, I copied successful. You want to check it from here, you can check it. So this is the file 16. So go back to data 1, data 4, DA4. See, file 16 is copied here. Okay, got it? This is called a absolute path. Anybody want to give an example? Any example you required, or anybody want to give me a question like sir about kind of stuff?
No, sir.
Okay. Understand, right? Absolute path and relative paths.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's a very important one is absolute path and relative paths kind of stuff. What happened? I'm in a temp, right? So I'm in a temp, sorry. I'm in a temp. Okay, so how to go back to our home directory? This is home directory. Okay, paths are very important, guys. That too, if you are in a different users or a root users also, complete path locations. Mapping is very important for starting. Everybody will confuse, even though I took a textbook and keep typing the textbook only, my the direct Red Hat textbooks only. Okay, even when I'm teaching also, people don't understand, sir, what is we are doing. Means keep doing, you will understand it, because the copying files from one location to another location with the different ways, paths, representation of paths, only by understanding habituated. Till then, use the mapping. Use the locational idea and put it from where to where you are doing it. Okay. This is a path kind of stuff. Next, just 5 minutes only break. Okay. So like a morning, if I told it is a big headache. Okay, so just only relax.